let me just ask you first, do you think of yourself as a Tea Party candidate?
Well, first, good morning, and thank you for having me on your program. I don't think anybody can make that claim about themselves, because to do that, you have a fundamental misunderstanding of what the Tea Party movement is. I think the biggest mistake being made by those that follow politics is they're trying to understand what's happening across our country through a traditional political lens, how you would view the Republican Party or the Democrat Party. The Tea Party movement is an expression of what I think is a mainstream, widespread sentiment in America that Washington is broken, that both parties are to blame, and that people want to elect folks that are going to go to Washington, D.C., number one, and do what they say they're going to do, primarily stand up to the agenda that's coming from there, and offer some clear alternatives that embrace the things that make America exceptional. So, for example, Americans believe in the free enterprise system. They understand it makes us the most prosperous people in human history, and they don't want to walk away from it. And so I think the widespread sentiment is that we don't want to change America. We want to fix the things that are wrong in America, and the Tea Party movement is an expression of that sentiment.
All right. Well, what is it? Because you have said over and over you're coming here to challenge Republicans and Democrats. What, in your view, have the Republicans done wrong?
Well, remember, the Republicans had a majority in Washington for the better part of 10 to 12 years, and they didn't fulfill some of the promises they had made in '94 when they were elected. Things like a balanced budget amendment, things like banning earmarks, things like term limits. These are fundamental things, among others, that people are looking for from Washington. If you say you're going to do that and you get elected, then do it. There's got to be some level of accountability. And unfortunately, politics today are full of people that think they can say or do anything, because once they get elected, they think they'll raise so much money they can make you forget.